What was medieval food preparation really like? Imagine a kitchen filled with the smell of burning wood, pots bubbling over open fires, and cooks bustling around with simple tools. That's how medieval food was prepared. Most cooking happened over an open hearth or in large communal ovens. These ovens were made of stone, clay, or brick, and heated by lighting a fire inside. Once the fire burned down, cooks would remove the embers and use the residual heat to bake bread or cook stews. In castles and noble homes, kitchens were busy and smoky places. Large staffs of cooks, assistants, and servants worked together to prepare meals. In smaller homes, cooking was simpler, with fewer tools and less space. Common utensils included iron pots and cauldrons for boiling and stewing, wooden spoons and ladles for stirring and serving, and knives for cutting meat and vegetables. Mortars and pestles were essential because spices were rare and expensive, so crushing them finally released their flavors better. Food preparation was influenced by the medical ideas of the time, especially the theory of humor. Cooks aimed to balance ingredients to keep the body healthy. They chopped, ground, and strained ingredients to blend flavors and textures. Meals usually started with fruits and vegetables that were easy to digest. Then came lighter meats like chicken or young goat, followed by heavier meats such as pork or beef. Spices like mustard and herbs were popular, but salt was costly and not always available to common folk. To preserve food, people used methods like pickling in brine or vinegar. This kept meat and fish edible longer, especially during winter months. In noble households, cooking was a highly organized task. Cooks memorized recipes and worked with a team of bakers, butchers, and kitchen helpers. Kitchens were often separate from the main living areas to keep smoke and smells away from guests. Eating utensils were minimal. Most people ate with their hands and knives, as forks were not common until the late Middle Ages. Overall, medieval food preparation was practical and straightforward. It relied on fire, simple tools, and a good understanding of how to make ingredients last longer. Social class played a role too, with wealthier households having more elaborate kitchens and access to spices and preserved foods.